here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Can he finish? There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Romero with the clearance. Takes a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Paredes.
Messi.
Romero. Oh, delicate chip through. Can he get onto this?
Llorente is there and he can get that clear.
Bina. Grimaldo.
Ferran Torres. He's looking unstoppable. Oh, shooting chance! So who's he picking out? Ferran Torres. And he's there to clear it. Spain have reclaimed it. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal ploughing through the middle. And they can counter here. That's a good run down the left. Simeone. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ferran Torres. Oh, can he get onto this? Paredes wins the duel this time. De Paul. Paredes. Oh, good spread. Messi. That's very neat. Nice interception, well timed. Bina. Yamal. Bina. Llorente. Bina. Howson. Rodri. Llorente. Howson. Bina. Pedri. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Otamendi. McAllister. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
And he's there to get it away.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Grimaldo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Senesi. Paredes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Acuna. Moved on forwards. Romero. De Paul. The cross comes in. Oh, the clearance is short. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Baina. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mikel Oyarzabal. Acuna, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely bit of skill. Simeone's cross.
Simeone, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Simeone's cross. Yamal, Baina, now it's Llorente, showing good feet. McAllister, Acuna, McAllister. Howson. Baina. Howson. Yamal. Pedri. Grimaldo. Here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. And the finish!
Alex Biner really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Otamendi shifted upfield. Paredes. Acuna, aim forwards. Al-Kubasi can get it clear.
Simeone really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Howson. Howson, gently done. Acuna cuts it out. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Acuna. Llorente did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Moved on forwards. And it's Biner. Yamal. Llorente. Played with finesse. Senesi gets it clear. Alvarez. He's found a way through. And here's Alvarez. That has been cut short. And here's Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Llorente gets into some space. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's played in low. Simeone. Simeone. Acuna. Paredes. Paredes forwards and with intent. Al-Kubasi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Llorente. Llorente shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Paredes. Otamendi. And it's played forward. De Paul. Oh, red. Nice interception. Ferran Torres. Paredes. De Paul. McAllister. Senesi, aim forwards. Kubasi. Llorente.
goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. It's a good foot in there. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres.
Acuna are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Acuna. And it's Baina. Llorente. Baina. And here's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Messi.
Romero shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Baina. Simeone. Baina does really well to win the ball there. Simeone.
Acuna.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Baina. Llorente could try cutting inside here. Now it's Llorente. Aimed in towards the centre. That is clearly overhit. Paredes. McAllister. Senesi. Messi. Now he's off and running. Played through for the wide man. De Paul. Now it's De Paul. Now the cross. Simeone. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Shot a goal! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad one.
The aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Argentina, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Howson. Llorente. And it's Baina. Baina. Yamal looks to the other side. Pedri. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Simeone's cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McAllister. Fired deep to header! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, here is the rain we were told to expect. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Kubasi. Howson. Yamal. Picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bina. Llorente, gently done. Oyarzabal, and the shot's on. Ferran Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Calmly anticipates. Yamal. Bina. Rodri. Bina. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Messi.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Acuna cuts out the pass. Senesi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodri. Grimaldo. Argentina are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Al-Kubasi forwards and with intent. Otamendi. Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Grimaldo, aim forwards. Baina. And it's Llorente. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Baina. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he's heaved it away.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Simeone clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And again! Oh, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
McAllister. De Paul. Pinged towards the front line. And it's Grimaldo. Rodri. Baina spreads it out wide. Pedri. Simeone. And here's Ferran Torres. Baina. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Muscular approach does pay off here. Romero. And it's Messi. De Paul. Romero. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Otamendi. Acuna.
Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi. Paredes. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alvarez. Acuna. McAllister. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, they can break here. Baina. Baina. Plays it across. Romero getting this one clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Moved on forwards. Grimaldo gets over and intercepts. Llorente. Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. That has found him in acres of space. He's there to get rid. There will be a throw-in. McAllister forwards and with intent. Senesi. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Kubasi. Howson. And back to the keeper they go. Baina. Llorente. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente, and it's lofted through here. Can he get onto this? Paredes. Alvarez has found the net here, of course. Romero. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Paul. De Paul with the delivery. Proves too strong. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. How Kubasi shifted upfield. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Senesi gets across to intercept that. Martinez. Long ball by the goalkeeper. How Kubasi aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Romero carries the ball down the right. And here's Messi. Ball comes in. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Howson. Bina. Rodri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi has played it long. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's come loose. McAllister. Senesi, gently done. Romero. Messi. Lovely feet. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. Paredes. Senesi. And it's played forward. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Llorente. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Rodri. Acuna. Senesi. Acuna has created 1 goal already. Into the last 5 minutes. Grimaldo makes the interception. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Otamendi. Paredes. Acuna. McAllister. Senesi. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Howson. Howson, and the keeper's got it again. Kubasi. Grimaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Ferran Torres.
Spain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
McAllister. Acuna. Looking here to chip it through. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Spain making another change here. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Grimaldo.
And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. That's good. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Argentina can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. So we're up and running. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
He is through here. Oyarzabal tries to dink it through. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, what a great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Llorente. In and again. Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Alvarez tries to thread one through. Romero. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Paul. Messi. Out of play for a throw. De Paul. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in plenty of space here. Pedri played into the middle. De Paul. Romero. And it's Messi. Oh, it looks a good ball through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ronaldo. Ferran Torres. That is good strength. Here comes the cross. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And here's Alvarez. He is just caressing the ball.
Paredes. Romero. Messi. Paredes. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's got away. Oyarzabal. And he whips chance!
No, not the best of headers.
Clearly not happy with that. Grimaldo. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Yamal. Played out to the right. Llorente. And that's aimed into the middle. Ferran Torres. Romero. Senesi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They worked all week on that sort of situation and reacted very well then.
Llorente. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, nice one too. Very nice. Simeone. Simeone looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Goal! Argentina! Simeone duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Llorente. Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi gets it clear. And it's Rodri. Rodri. And here's Pedri. And the shot! Now it's De Paul. Messi.
Referee's given a throw.
De Paul. Romero. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Pedri.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Great defending, strong and determined. Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. Rodri, aim forwards. Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Otamendi gently done. That's the throw. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal.
Goes for a shot! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Acuna. And the keeper has it. Acuna
Does really well to win the ball there.
Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Acuna picks it up now. And it's hoisted clear.
That'll be a corner.
Rodri can get it clear. McAllister's cross.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina get themselves into the lead. Kubasi. Baina. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Senesi. And it's gone back to the keeper. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Pedri. Pau Kubasi played out towards the right wing. McAllister. And it's played forward. Simeone. He has found the way through. Now it's Simeone. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Grimaldo. Pedri. Back into the middle. Baina. Danger averted for now. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he spark a counter here? That's an excellent interception. Howson shifted upfield. Llorente carries the ball down the right. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Romero. Paredes. Kubasi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. De Paul. Otamendi. Out to the left it goes. And it's been played through. Now it's Simeone. Now that's a fine challenge. Moved on forwards. Yamal. That is a little undercooked. Senesi. Paredes. McAllister forwards and with intent. Over to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's dealt with that well. It's gone out for a throw-in. Acuna, clipped into space. Caught offside that time. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. McAllister has created one goal already. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played towards the other side. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Simeone. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oyarzabal. Llorente. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. Yamal tries a measured ball. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. Romero. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Baina. Yamal. Llorente looking to hit the byline here. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Baina. Rodri. Baina. Rodri. Yamal. Otamendi cuts it out. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's clever. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. Be the last act of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. De Paul, McAllister, Rodri, Grimaldo. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. Now he's off and running. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Romero. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi, nicely aimed pass. Howson wins the duel this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Senesi. Acuna. De Paul. And it's played forward. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Proves too strong. Otamendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Acuna succumbs to the pressure. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. That's a nicely weighted pass. That'll be a throw. Romero. Lofted in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nice physical challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pedri. Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McAllister. Senesi. Otamendi. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. De Paul. Paredes. Kubasi. Pedri. Howson. Played out to the right. And back to the goalkeeper. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. McAllister aimed forwards. Romero. And it's McAllister. De Paul. Paredes. Messi. Alvarez! Messi. Ferran Torres. Rodri, gently done. Pedri. Rodri takes the shot. Oh, off the bar. Romero clears it away. Rodri. There are a few waiting for it. Otamendi can get it clear. So what can they make of this? McAllister. He's well positioned here.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Yamal. Baina given the lift of his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal. Out for a throw. Yamal's cross. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a